Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel The Geek Stuff. In my previous video we have seen that how we can configure EC2 machine to host our website. So we worked with EC2 and hosted a static website, which is this. But now in this video we want to see that how we can use a database along with our EC2 machine. So this is a static website, and in this we don't use any database. But in most of the real world project we require database to store our data. So in this video we will see that how we can use Amazon RDS, that is Amazon Relational Database Service, and then connect an MySQL server to our EC2 machine. So first of all, for this we will require an EC2 machine. So go to EC2 and then launch an instance. So I have already created an instance for myself, and we have seen how to create an instance in my previous video. So if you have any doubt at this point, so you should go and refer back to my previous video. Now once you have this instance, then do an SSH. So for this we will require this IP address. So SSH -i, my permission file, and the user is EC2 user @ my IP address. So for this tutorial I have created a Amazon Linux EC2 machine. So you can choose any EC2 machine of your choice. So I am working on Amazon Linux, so because of that I have EC2 user by default. If you will have a Ubuntu machine, then you will have an Ubuntu user by default. So you should be careful at this point. Now once we have our EC2 machine ready with us, then we will go and configure the RDS. So for that, go to service and then click, or basically open a new tab and then go to service and then search for RDS. Now we'll create a new database. So click on create database and then choose easy create. Basically we are not looking in depth of how to create a database and what should be the right settings. So we'll just use the easy create, which will have recommended best practice configurations. So we'll click on easy create and we'll use MySQL and we'll choose the free tier. Now here we will rename our database instance and we'll write my database. The master username for my database will be my name. I will not use an auto-generated password. I'll create a password for myself. So you should remember this username and password, because while you will connect your EC2 machine with your RDS, then you will require this username and password. Now click on create database. So as you can see that the status is creating, so it will require around 3 to 4 minutes for everything to get initialized and for your database to start working. So I'll pause my video here and we'll start after the database configuration has been completed. So finally our database has been successfully configured, and as you can see the info that our database is available. So now we will connect our database to our EC2 machine, and for that we will require the endpoint and port number, which is given here. So as you can see that the port number is 3306. So basically our EC2 machine will communicate with our RDS using the port number 3306. So we have to open this port number in our database, that is in our RDS. So this is one of the most important steps that people usually forget. So you should be careful at this point. Now go to security and click on default. Here select the security group. Now here add an inbound rule. Click on add rule, select MySQL-Aurora. Now it will automatically choose the port number, that is 3306, and here you can leave it as it is, but the correct setting would be to write your private IP, that is 172.31.45.12-32, which is basically this what I have copied from here to here. So I'm doing this so that only my EC2 machine can communicate to my database, and none other machine should be able to communicate with our database. So this is basically a kind of security feature that we want to have in our database. So after this, save this rule. So now go back to your RDS machine or RDS instance. Click on DB instance and then click on your database name. Now we'll copy this endpoint and we'll go back to our EC2 machine. So might be your EC2 machine may not have MySQL, so we'll install MySQL in our EC2 machine. So for that we'll use the command, just a second, yeah. So for this we'll use the command sudo yum install MySQL. So MySQL has been successfully installed. Now we'll connect our EC2 machine with MySQL. So the command for this would be MySQL -host, and host will be the endpoint we copied, then -u, and u would be the username of your master. So in my case I have set up to be my name, and then -p, and then I'll enter the password. So basically I created this username and password while I was configuring my database. Now I'll type my password. So as you can see that now we are able to access MySQL using our EC2 machine. So we'll see what database are present by default. So these are the databases present in our RDS or present in our MySQL database. So this is all in this video. In this video we have seen that how we can connect our EC2 machine to a MySQL database. So I hope you like my content. Do like my videos and subscribe to my channel. Also stay tuned for more exciting videos on AWS. Thank you.